Cheers for the advice on 76. I'm sure to keep it in mind before any decisions. That was about the threesome.
Oh, yeah.
In other news, I've been gaming for many years now, and my gaming group has dwindled to just 2 guys after people being married off and have kids. It's still really my hobby, and my partner hates it with a passion. Can you guys recommend any ways or means to meet the other gamers, and or can I get my partner interested when she clearly isn't? Thank you.
Getting partners interested is hard.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I had that a few before my last one. It was one before my last one. She wasn't interested in games, and I managed to get her into it, and it was the worst fucking thing I'd ever done, because she used to then come round mine, and she would be like, "Oh, I've got to go on the Xbox at 7 o'clock to talk to some guy because he needs help getting this achievement," and then I'd sit in my own fucking room while she's flirting with some fucking guy on Xbox, and I'm sitting there watching her play it.
Fuck it, yeah.
It was awful.
Yeah.
One of the worst things that ever fucking did. She actually, one of her kids is named after a computer game character.
And it was you that created that.
I was the one that started that. Yeah. So it was awful. Fucking trying to get to sleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she's still talking to all these fucking guys,
mate,
from around the world. Oh, it was awful. So I wouldn't recommend it. Not at all.
There's been a few times me and Charlotte have played together, but I just think it's been imprinted into us growing up that we've played it since we were kids. That's why we're so into them and can get like fully lost in games. Where I think girls never bothered when they were younger, so they just haven't got the attention span for it. They don't want it. They're not bothered. Obviously, there's a few exceptions, and I don't think it's worth forcing on someone. I think I don't know. I don't even know where you would find friends online at all.
You just send messages when you're in games, right? Like if you're playing, say, like COD, and you're like, "Oh, that guy's really good," you'd send him a message and be like, "Oh, do you want to play together?" You can get forums, Reddit.
Yeah, that's true.
Discord.
Reddit. I've never
if you've
thought
got
about
a
that.
specific game, like for you, you'd be able to go on Discord and you would be able to find, like, say, your favourite team on that game, and there'd be people that just play on that team. And you'd be able to like jump in and send a message, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, come play with us," because they're really computer people, unless they're like fucking kids, are really sort of like welcoming. Yeah, I mean, it's only the dickheads you meet on random servers that spoil it for the rest.
For our listeners, I am looking for a fifth man for our rec team on 2K. So if you're on European
we had
servers,
that listener last week. we had that guy last week. You have to send him an email.
Yeah, I will.
So yeah, but I mean, you find as well, like, yeah, the partner hates it, but does she have a hobby?
Yeah, that's true. Because
some relationships, like especially with like the female side, they see their partner as a hobby. So like they're like, "Oh, you're sitting on your game talking to other people, and they're waiting for you to do something interesting with them."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe what you should do is try and help them find a hobby that they can sort of occupy themselves with while you're doing the like gaming.
I do think as well you do need to time it right as well. Like, there's a lot of girls that I know get frustrated with their guys because their guys would spend like 5-6 hours a day on gaming. And if you're working and then you're coming home and spending 5 or 6 hours on the game, what time do you have for your partner? Yeah. So I think there is I tend to only play on like a Friday night when I'm off the next day. And I think keeping that balance is healthy. Otherwise, I do play when Charlotte's out. Like today, when I got home at 2 o'clock from work, Charlotte wasn't back till 5:30. I went and did some exercise, and then once I'd exercised, I come back in and I played a game for a half an hour, 45 minutes. And then like it drives her mad that I'm finishing it up when she gets in, but I'm not playing it like the entire time. Do you know what I mean? I don't like playing games in front of people as well. I think it's strange. It's like being on. I think it's like being on the phone in front of someone. Like if you're on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
any normal person would pick the phone up and then leave the room and be like having their conversation outside of the room. But no,
Yeah.
psychopaths sit there on the phone in front of you, and I think that's what people do when they game in front of a partner. I think it's really strange thing to do.
Yeah, it's all a balancing act. Like I said before, like with people's habits when you move in, you've all got to like compromise and things like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but yeah, you just got to send messages, and yeah, with your partner, you just got to try and help them find something to do while you're doing that.
Mm.
I think that's what I would do. I'd be like, well, why is she annoyed at me playing this? What's she doing while I'm playing? And if she's just sitting there watching telly or she's not doing anything, maybe she needs some ideas.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that could be an avenue to go down.
Yeah, but I would try and stay away from her joining in. The most I would ever do is I like board games and things. So like on the computer you get like Tabletop Simulator, which is like board games on your computer.
Right.
And I would do something like that. So you're sort of interacting while with like the technology in that, and she sort of, if she enjoys it, then she won't feel as annoyed with you doing it on the Xbox. But even then, do you really want her in your hobby?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I've played Tekken and that with Charlotte. She broke my controller.
Yeah.
So
Like I love doing the arcades with Sabina and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't want to play Tekken at home because you're not getting your break or your relaxation. Then are you? You're just
exactly, like
you're still
today it sounds really geeky, but I was playing Ark and I was just like making fucking houses for my dinosaurs, yeah. Which is so dull, but it's just like therapeutic switching off after I've like my knee was hurting because I just did a workout and I was just like turning my brain off for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Where if I had someone else to be interacting with, then it would be a lot different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so try those few things, see how it goes, and let us know. See if you can come up with something. If she really, really hates it, then you're just going to have to do it in secret, like a dirty little secret thing. Like you're up to no good.